Learn English through story. The unseen burden. In the bustling city of Mrat, where skyscrapers kissed the clouds and the streets never slept, lived a man named Raghav. He was a successful investment banker, known for his sharp mind and unyielding determination. Raghav had spent years climbing the corporate ladder, driven by a singular ambition, to amass wealth and secure a life of comfort and luxury. Raghav's days were filled with meetings, phone calls, and financial calculations. He owned a penthouse in the heart of the city, drove the latest luxury cars, and wore designer suits. From the outside, his life seemed perfect, a testament to hard work and perseverance. Yet, beneath the veneer of success lay a man constantly haunted by stress and dissatisfaction. Despite his material wealth, Raghav felt an emptiness he couldn't quite explain. One evening, as Raghav was working late at his office, his phone buzzed with a message from his old friend, Samir. They hadn't spoken in years, but the message was simple and urgent. Need to talk. Important. Curious and slightly concerned, Raghav called Samir. They decided to meet at a quiet cafe. Copyright they used to frequent in their younger days. When Raghav arrived, he found Samir waiting, looking much the same but with a calm and contented demeanor that contrasted sharply with Raghav's own restless energy. After exchanging pleasantries, Samir got to the point. Raghav, I've been thinking a lot about you lately. I've seen your success, but I also see the toll it's taking on you. You're always working, always stressed. I wanted to share something that changed my life. Raghav leaned in, intrigued. Samir had always been the philosophical type, but Raghav was willing to listen. A few years ago, Samir began, I was much like you, chasing success, working tirelessly. But then I met a woman named Myra. She was a life coach who introduced me to the concept of mindfulness and living with intention. She taught me to slow down, to appreciate the present moment, and to find balance. It changed everything for me. Raghav listened, skeptical but curious. Samir continued, I know it sounds cliché. Copyright, but it's not just about meditation or yoga. It's about truly understanding what matters to you, beyond the material success. It's about finding joy in the little things and living a life aligned with your values. Samir handed Raghav a card with Myra's contact information. Just give her a call. What's the worst that could happen? Raghav took the card, unsure if he would ever use it. But over the next few days, Samir's words echoed in his mind. One particularly stressful night, after hours of staring at financial reports, he decided to call Myra. The next week, Raghav found himself sitting in Myra's tranquil office, surrounded by plants and soft music. Myra was a calm, gentle woman who listened intently as Raghav poured out his story. She didn't judge or offer immediate solutions, she simply listened. Over the following weeks, Myra introduced Raghav to mindfulness practices and helped him explore his values and priorities. She guided him through exercises that made him reflect on his life, his goals, and what truly made him happy. Raghav began to realize that his relentless pursuit of wealth had overshadowed other important aspects of his life, his health, his relationships, and his personal happiness. He started making small changes, like taking breaks during work, spending more time with family, and even picking up old hobbies he had abandoned years ago. Gradually, Raghav felt a shift. The stress that once consumed him began to dissipate, replaced by a sense of peace and fulfillment. He learned to appreciate the present moment, finding joy in simple things like a walk in the park or a meal with loved ones. His work performance improved as well, but more importantly, he found a balance that had been missing for so long. One day, while sitting in his office, Raghav received a call from Samir. How are you doing, my friend?" Samir asked. Raghav smiled. "Better than I have in years. Thank you for introducing me to Myra. It really changed my life." Samir chuckled. "I'm glad to hear that. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Keep finding that balance." Years later, Raghav continued to thrive in his career, but with a newfound sense of purpose and joy. He became an advocate for mindfulness in the workplace, encouraging his colleagues to find their own balance. His success was no longer measured solely by the size of his bank account, but by the quality of his life and the happiness he found in each moment. The once unseen burden of stress and dissatisfaction had been lifted, replaced by a life of intention and fulfillment. Raghav had learned that true wealth lay not in his possessions, but in the richness of his experiences and the depth of his relationships. And in that realization, he found a happiness that no amount of money could ever buy. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you enjoyed, then please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.